Hello, everyone. Good morning. This message is to say, keep your head up. This message is to say, God's not dead and He is so good to me. I didn't have my son. Uh, Up until 7 months ago, he came to live with me for the first time, to permanently live with me. He's 13. He's in the 7th grade. Just dropped him off to school here. It's his last week of school, and he passed. He's got A's, and everything is good. God is so good. But he lived with his mama his whole life, and I would get him every other weekend. Some weekends, if she had something to do, even if it was my weekend, I wouldn't get him. So it wasn't even a for sure every other weekend. It was whenever she let me get him. And you're paying your child support. You want to be a part of your kid's life. And I asked her, can I see him on every weekend, this and that. She wasn't willing to cooperate. So in my frustration, I brought it to God, and I prayed and I prayed. And when I'm telling you I prayed, I've been praying. I separated from her when he was 5 years old. He's 13 now. I understand that's 8 years of being separated from my son. 8 years of not being able to put him to bed, give him breakfast in the morning, drop him off at school, pick him up, take him shopping. 8 years of being a father, 2 to 4 days out of the month. Trust me when I tell you I understand your pain. And I also understand that some of you have had it worse than me. I, for one, never believed in taking a child away from his mother. She would have to be an extremely bad mother for me to justify taking a child from his mother. But here recently, he willingly decided to come live with me. She got with a man, brought him into the house kind of suddenly without really giving them time to get to know each other, and brought his kids in the house. And my son wasn't ready for that. They weren't getting along well. And my son ran away and insisted on coming to live with me. So what started out as bad news, this guy coming to live with her, turned out to be a blessing because I got my son out of it. So she says to me, I can't handle him no more. Maybe it's time he goes to live with you. That's what he says he wants. So 7 months now, my son's been living with me. And I've been enjoying every second, every moment. I got 5 years left, and in the next 5 years, me or his mom ain't gonna have any say in his life. He'll be 18, he'll be an adult. But these next 5 years, I get to make them count. Not just every other weekend, but every single day with me. And it's just like for the longest, I had prayed and prayed and prayed, and I felt like my prayers weren't being answered. God wasn't there. God wasn't doing anything for me to get my son back in my life. The more I prayed, the harder it got to see him. I got frustrated. I wanted to stop praying. I just wanted to throw in the towel, give up, just accept the fact that I would never have him live with me until maybe one day after, when he's 18. But I held on to that last little bit of hope, and I kept praying, and I kept pushing in my prayers. Sounded kind of like the mad rapper complaining to God at times, but just God is good. That's all I can say. God is good. I got my son now. I get to drop him off. I get to pick him up. I get to put him to bed. I get to make him breakfast every day. So this message is for all of you that are ready to give up hope, that haven't seen your child, that miss your child, that want to be a part in your child's life, that want to get redemption for whatever mistakes you made with your child in the past. Give it to God. Give it to God, and just pray with all the faith in the world. Faith is what moves the mountains. And keep your faith strong even when everything else is looking like just worse and worse every day. And God is good. God will answer, and you will have your child again, just like I got mine now. You will drop your son off at school. And one day you'll make a video to share and uplift and give others hope too. It's never too late. Don't give up hope. Keep praying. My prayer is that to all of those that are going through what I went through for the past 8 years, that you have your child soon too. God bless y'all. Have a good day.